I'm Shannon and this is my Great Dane. What you're about to watch is his transition from dog food to a raw meat diet.
Day 0. The last kibble meal of Royal Canin's giant adult formula. Watch my dog's lack of interest in the food. You'll notice that he keeps dropping kibble on the ground, bites and nudges his bowl, and plays with his food. He has no actual interest in eating it. Eventually, he loses interest in playing with the food and walks away from it. Day 1. Vegetables. Some advise that you need to fast a dog for 24 hours before switching over to raw, since that's how long it can take dog food to pass through their system, whereas raw food passes through in 4 hours. Rather than having him fast for a day, I transitioned him over by feeding him only vegetables on the first day. You can see how quickly he consumes the vegetables compared to dry kibble, and he doesn't at all attempt to play with it.
Good job!
Day 2. Vegetables and raw meat.
You would normally feed a dog 2% of its body weight, which comes to about 3 pounds for my dog. This quantity would be reduced further when the dog is less active. Since this is the first day that I introduced raw meat to my dog, I only gave him a pound of meat, which is 1/3 of a portion. The following day onwards, I increased his meat portion to 2 pounds, and the third pound consisted of vegetables. After introducing raw meat, I noticed that my dog stopped drinking water, which caused him to produce a powdery stool. To counter this issue, I started adding more water to the meat and increasing the serving of vegetables, and this really helped. I also noticed that he was gaining weight since we weren't going off leash as much during the winter season, so I reduced his meat portion to 1 pound. The next step is basically ensuring that you provide different protein sources. So I'm going to be feeding my dog chicken 5 times a week and alternate a different meat on the other 2 days. You also need to provide them with a salmon oil supplement once a week.
Let's compare how my dog responded to a kibble versus a raw diet. You can clearly see that raw food is a winner.
You can purchase pre-packaged raw food from a raw dog food vendor. It consists of a certain percentage of meat, bone, and organ that the dog needs in their diet. All you have to do is freeze the food and defrost as needed. After just a week of starting on the raw diet, I noticed a huge improvement in my dog's stool, a softer coat, and, of course, a real interest in eating his food. I hope you found this video informative, and thanks for watching.